Welcome back. I'm meteorologist Jake DeReese. Today in our neighborhoods, we're going to continue that gradual warm up with temperatures into the mid 80s today. Yesterday in a lot of our neighborhoods, we were able to get into those lower 80s. And again, we're just going to gradually warm through the week. By this weekend, possibly getting into the 90s. But first, let's stick with today. Let's stick with Tuesday. 85 degrees in Lansing as we still hold on to that poor air quality as particulate matter from that Canadian wildfire smoke sticks around the entire state of Michigan. And with that, the entire state of Michigan is still under that air quality advisory for the entire day today, where we could see that air quality range in the sensitive for unhealthy groups, that orange level. That's currently where we were seeing it this morning as well. And you can see the thicker concentrations here of upper level smoke. That gives us that haze in the sky that we've been seeing over the past couple of days. It's all over the state of Michigan throughout the entire day today. It will slowly start to track east as high pressure also starts to track east. However, that's going to be gradual through the week, so we could even hang on to some of this poor air quality into the first half of the day Wednesday. You can see that here on our map. This is 10 a.m. Wednesday, and we're still holding on to some of those thicker concentrations, but it is slowly moving off to the east, especially by Wednesday evening. We'll see a lot of improvements there. Looking at our humidity trend as well, last week at the end especially saw a nice break from the humidity with a small gradual rise, but still staying pretty dry and pretty pleasant. But if I step off for a second, you can see heading forward, really starting tomorrow, we're going to see dew points get back into the mid 60s, allowing for some muggy conditions, not as extreme as what we saw last week to start the week off. But again, we're still going to feel a little bit sticky starting tomorrow as we head out the door, as that's going to be the same day that we'll start to see shower and storm potential return to our neighborhoods. But not only is our humidity going to be on the rise, but our temperatures, and that means our heat risk is just going to continue to increase throughout the state of Michigan, with major heat risk returning to the state by the time we reach Friday, and possibly in our neighborhoods in time for the weekend. Like I was saying earlier, possibly seeing those high temps return to the 90s. Maybe a good weekend to head out to the beach and get outside and take a dip. Looking at our satellite and radar, still staying dry today. That main impact really is only going to be air quality. So if you're heading out to the polls, you shouldn't have much of a problem getting out the door. Later on into Wednesday, we do have a chance to see an isolated shower and storm pick up. But again, we're not looking at any major impacts. We're looking at Wednesday evening here at 6 p.m. And again, this is very isolated, and we're not expecting any severe weather if we do see a tame thunderstorm develop. As we enter Thursday, we'll dry back up again, as our next shot really for showers and thunderstorms will arrive later on in the weekend period. You can see that here Sunday evening. We'll be watching it closely, but we have our better chance for more uniform precipitation entering a brand new week next week. A look at overnight tonight. We're still holding on to normal overnight lows in the lower 60s, keeping it partly cloudy. As a look at our super 7-day forecast shows this gradual warm up, mid to upper 80s really throughout the rest of the week. Again, that isolated shower and storm chance on Wednesday, not a lot of impacts expected. Might want to just grab the umbrella when heading out the door. We'll be dealing with partly cloudy skies Thursday and Friday. Friday flirting with 90 degrees, and this weekend possibly seeing those daytime highs in the lower 90s. We'll be watching it carefully with overnight lows in the lower 70s. We'll start to cool a bit to start a brand new week with showers and storms returning to our neighborhoods.